As a baby, you probably wondered what object permeability was. Well, that's when a little kid, little baby, they have a ball to play with, and suddenly it gets pushed out of their way by their feet or something, and it moves away, and it's like, well, they don't know what happened to it. They just think that the ball doesn't exist, and so they don't go chasing after it. Well, I think that's the same way with the local news crew here. They think if I turn off the TV, I'm suddenly not their problem. But really, it's object permeability. I'm still here, folks. Regardless of what you say or do, I'm the person without a relationship, and I'm the person without a job. And that's a problem for all of society. And you know what? I'm not the only one that's dealing with it. And the thing is, though, it might piss people off that I am watching TV because I have nothing else to do to keep my mind going, or I have read a book or something. But the thing is, though, what it really gets down to is people want me to turn off the TV because they just are sick and tired of me. They're sick and tired of dealing with what the truth is. I'm unattractive and I short, fat, whatever else. I might have a problem with mental illness. And the real truth is, because of all this, it's given me little to no opportunity to actually find real work in this life. Or if I do find work, it's something that's beyond my ability to reason. Now, I like to be a writer or this or that, but really, I don't have the ability to know things several years in advance. And that's really what it gets down to, folks. That's where my mental illness gets into the problem for you folks. And the truth is, I can do physical labor jobs to a point, but I can't keep up with a 6'5" football player star from high school football and try to keep up with him. I'm not that physically strong, and that's what really gets to you. I'm not really smart enough for some of you to be an office worker, and at the same time, I'm not big and strong enough to be a physical laborer. And so my point is, though, you make me out to be retarded, make me out to be stupid. And the thing is, though, it's really got to the point where you folks on TV have insulted me so many times that I begin to think that I'm stupid, really. But you know what really gets down to it is I lack opportunity to succeed. And that's what really boils your butt. That's what really causes you a problem. And you might say, well, let's all vote for Democrats. And when the Democrats get voted for and they come and go, the thing is, though, you still have the same problem. I may not have a job even then. If I do, great. But the thing is, though, what it really gets down to it is you're just not ever going to get rid of me until death. And you're not going to get rid of anybody like me until death either. No matter what you say, I'm here to stay. And if you just, pardon me off to the point where, you say, well, he's gay in the closet, well, you don't want to listen to him. There's going to be other people that you're going to do the same thing to at times future. And the truth is, you're just going to have to deal with it then too. And really, what it gets down to it is, no matter what you say, there's some people who you don't consider as ability to work for whatever reason, and so you take away opportunities from them. Or for that matter, you give them opportunities that are shitty to the point where they have to have lawsuits because of queerness or something. And what it really gets down to it is, you haven't given society has not given us or me or anybody else an opportunity to succeed, and you just don't know what to do with it, and you don't know how to process it. But sometimes it's really going to get down to it is that you're going to have a time to face up to what you did, and you're going to have a time when you face up. Well, you know what? What do we do now? And that's probably this particular generation. You're going to have to come to terms with it. And so the same thing goes for all the things that happened to me in my past that I don't tell you, that you read my mind or whatever else to figure out what happened to me. And then you start to cry at work or whatever else because you're just so mad and angry because, he's the gay queer person that we just got to get rid of so we can get him out of our mind and out of our talking so we don't have to stop, so we don't have to talk about him anymore. But what it really gets down to, folks, is You have made me the loser. I would try to accept the opportunity where I could where I see and find it. But really, what it gets down to is, folks, you have a problem that you have caused, and you're mad at me because I give you the reason, tell you the reason. The problem is probably you because you just simply hate me and others like me. There's your answer, folks. Now I'll deal with it.